Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to the inside of my screen. My name is Desmond Dimo again, and I'm here to show you part of the things to look out for this coming week. I was talking about from the 21st of November, okay, right down to the 25th, 26th thereabout. Okay, so I'm just showing you what to expect for this coming week, for this coming trading week. Okay, now last week we had a very good time short in the market. Okay, we took some sales on all the way right here to this point, from this point down to this point, and then we are not done shorting. Okay, so um part of the things I'm going to talk about tonight is, or today, considering whatever time frame, whatever time zone you're operating from. So now we're not done shorting the market, but today part of the things I'll be talking about is how to actually approach the market in the most realistic way possible. Now I know for a fact that some of you guys have been told this lie that once you come to the forex market, you're gonna make so much money, blah blah blah. You're gonna do this, you're gonna use this indicator, and I'm coming here to tell you today that these things don't work. Indicators don't work, but that's a different conversation for some other time. Okay, I'm just here to show you how to approach the market in the most realistic way possible and tell you some of the things to look out for this week. All right. Once again, I'm Desmond Mo, and before I get into the video, guys, quickly just subscribe real quick. Just subscribe. I'll give you 5 seconds, okay, to subscribe and like this video. So in five, four, three, two, one. Okay, all right, cool. Thank you so much for subscribing and giving me that like. So now let's dive into what we are looking out for. Or first of all, let me just show you how to approach the market. So now, you see you guys getting stopped out in your trades. Say for instance now you decided to sell. So this is my pair right here. That's my key level rather. Okay. So now let's say for instance now that you chose to sell or buy a currency pair. Okay. So let's say for instance this is coming down here. You have the trade just dropping like this, and then at this point you want to take sales because now the structure is actually very clear. We are in the downtrend. Okay. We are seeing series of, this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, and we've come to put not just an equal low but a lower low, and we've come to retest that, and then you're thinking, yeah, it's probably time to go short. Okay, then next thing you be like, okay, fine, this is a very solid trade, 1 to let's say 1 to 3 hour out there about. Okay, or 1 to 2. Okay, so this is a very solid trade, no brainer, everything in check. 1 to 2 risk to reward, perfect, and you want to go for it. Okay, now something happens. You place this trade, and then next thing you see something like this. Okay, no, first of all, let me just show you how tricky things get. Okay, so you'll be in some bit of profit, let's say up until this point, and then it starts going on. You be like, no, let me just add positions, let me just add, let me just double up, let me just add, and then next thing you start seeing this, and boom, you're taken out. Okay, so upon taking you out, you be like, oh gosh, man, this thing is this shit, man. I don't. This thing is not for me. This market is not for me. This business is not for me. Blah blah blah. And the next thing, you start seeing some sort of retracement back down to the downside. You're like, okay, fine, okay, this is probably going bullish. Let me take buys, and then you bring out you bring out your position two, and then you decide to go long on this same pair. The next thing you start seeing some crazy shit, gives you some bit of profit. Like, yeah, I'm a legend, and I knew this shit would work. The next thing you start seeing stuff like this, start seeing stuff, and then takes you out, and then continues in your initial direction. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is what we call market manipulation, and I'm very sure that this. I mean, if you've been trading for a while, you would understand that this is very common. Okay, this is very common amongst newbies and most people that See, guys, there is a very thin line between trading and actually gambling. Okay, you see all these. First of all, you see all these key levels that you guys plot on the 15 minutes, on the 15 minutes time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, on the 5 minutes time frame. Those things do not hold. Okay, they easily get blown through. Like the market will just blow through these things. Okay, you need to understand that there is a realistic approach to the market, and that right there is top-down analysis. Okay, so you want to start from the higher time frame and then dive real deep, and then go lower, and then explore the rest of the time frames. But ideally, you should look at the market from the top-down analysis, aspect. Okay, you need to go from the very top of the time frame, and then have specific things that you're looking out for in each time frame. Okay, have specific things have specific things that you're looking out for in each time frame. Don't just come to the daily time frame and look for buys or look for sells, then go to 1 hour time frame, look for buys, then go to 15 minutes, look for, come on, man. Okay, things should show you where the market is headed overall. Okay, so those are the kind of things you look out for. Okay, so the top-down analysis starts from the monthly, okay, right from the monthly to the weekly, and down to wherever you want to go. But ideally, you should start the first thing you do when you open up your laptop and then or your trading PC, whatever you have, and then you want to analyze the market, you want to go from the top to the bottom. You don't want to start midway. Go from the top to the bottom, because sometimes what you see on the 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame could be a buy, whereas the actual direction of the market is south, and that is it is a sell on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame is a sell. So you want to go in the direction of the market. Okay, you don't want to catch a falling knife. There's something called catching a falling knife. That's, let's say for instance, now this is selling. Okay, and you're actually trying to buy. You're just trying to buy like buy. This thing should go up. No, man. Why don't you just make it easier for yourself? Forex trading can be made simple. It is a very simple thing. But people just try and overcomplicate things, just put all sorts of indicators, put like, you literally turn your trading view into a freaking rainbow. Okay. There is a systematic approach, there is a realistic way to trade the market, and that's via top-down analysis. Okay. So now when you come to your trading view or MetaTrader, whatever chart source you're using, okay, the first thing you should ask yourself is, where is this thing headed? Where are we headed today? Where have we been, okay, in the past? Where are we now, and where are we headed? Now, once you sort out the first two things, okay, the third one will literally sort itself out. By the time you understand where you're coming from, you understand where you are currently and why you're there. Okay, the last one, which is where we are headed, is definitely gonna come. Is it's just gonna flow, because okay, fine, we've been falling since we've hit the stumbling block. Okay, we hit this particular obstacle right here, and then we're starting to make pullbacks. Certainly, we are heading down. However, currently we are not heading down, because we reach now, pull back into this key level, and then we continue going down. It's very simple. There is a very simple way to approach the market, but people are lying to you guys. Okay, you are being told lies several times. So it's high time you wake up and approach the market in the best way possible, in the most realistic way. So I really do not blame anybody for thinking forex is a get rich quick scheme, because that's practically what you've been told. Okay, that's practically the lies that you've heard. You've heard, okay, give me this thing, I'm gonna turn this $100 to $10,000 today or in a week. Come on, man. Yeah, so that's practically the lie that you've been told. Or like, everybody that wants to come and trade, in fact, nine times out of the 10 times, okay, 9 out of 10 people that actually come to trade actually see this lifestyle. So what they sell to you is the lifestyle, not the actual knowledge, not the things required. They don't tell you the truth. Okay, what you're saying is a lifestyle. You should actually get to understand what people go through, what these successful people you see today, what they go through to actually live the kind of lifestyle that you see. Okay, so trading can be made simple. Approach the market in the best way possible, in the most realistic way. And I can assure you guys, as long as you're doing this right, as long as you're doing it right, you're gonna stand the test of time. Some of these indicators that are selling to you, they can't they don't let's see, all these things are being driven by price action. So why don't you learn price action itself? Why don't you? It's very simple. It's very, very simple. Understand the structure. Okay, understand the structure. What is the structure of the current market? Are we making highs and lows? Are we making highs and lows? Okay, or are we making lows and highs? Where are we headed? Understand the structure first. That is very, very, this is the foundation. Okay, Knowing what a trend is, knowing what a downtrend looks like, knowing what an uptrend looks like is the foundation. If you don't even know what a trend is, then I mean, this is like the ABC of English. Okay, you have to know the market structure. What is this structure telling me? Is it this is a low, this is a high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, this is a higher low. Definitely we are in an uptrend. Okay, and how do I take this sort of trades? I'll simply just you know mark out my most relevant key level, and then I'll wait for this particular price to tap into the zone. Then I look for buys to continue in the direction of the structure. Simple. Very, very simple. I don't know if there's any simpler way, but fam, listen. By the time you understand the structure, like I said, by the time you understand where we are coming from, where we are currently, you will definitely know where we are headed. Very, very simple. Same thing here. Same thing here. This is a high, this is a low. Okay, this is a lower high, this is a lower low. Now, how do I even take this sort of treatment? I didn't even stress myself, bro. I don't stress. I know that we'll put a high here, we'll put a low here, we'll put a higher high, and we'll come and put a lower low. Structure demands that we have to come. This is one of the characteristics of a downtrend. We have to come and put a lower high for us to continue. So, I mean, the lower high is not going to come. I mean, in a linear form, it's not going to come this way. However, you see those series of candles. I'm going to show you that in the chat real quick. You see a series of candles coming back to tap into that zone. It doesn't matter as long as it gets back to this old level and gives us the lower high that we need before we take the sell to the downside and continue in the overall direction, which is to the south. Simple. Simple. Now, I mean, of course, there is more to that. Okay, we have the entry strategy, we have the exit strategy, which all those things are being taught in my course. So you just click the link in the description, and then you'll be brought straight down to my Telegram channel where you have access to my course. Access to my paid mentorship, my free mentorship, and then to my Signal channel where I send trade setups daily. Okay, so quickly, let's just dive into the chart. So you can see here, we've been following. This is the Aussie dollar. This is on USD chart, and you can see structure wise, we are heading down. Okay, structure wise, we'll be heading down, and it's quite basic. Once you understand the structure, every other thing is just minus. Okay, it's just minus. All of these things that you've seen here, all of this, like I said, the structure will not come linear. You have series of candlesticks. Okay, as long as it conforms, as long as it complies with the direction, as long as it continues to obey the rules, the principle of a downtrend, or the principle of an uptrend. Okay, depending on whichever market situation that you're being dealt with, as long as it keeps obeying and playing by the principles that make that thing a static stuff. Okay, as long as it makes it what it is, guys, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Okay, stop trying to buy. I mean, I don't know who else is going to say this to you guys, because I keep getting lots of emails, lots of text messages on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on Instagram, asking me, how do they go about? I'm depressed. I'm this. I'm that. I'm like, guys, you're not listening. You're not listening. All of this is just confirming with structure. This is just a break retest, break retest, break retest. Like, it's that simple. So pick one. What am I looking for this week? Sorry guys, I just love to teach. So what am I looking for this week? Yeah, first of all, I'm going to start with the XY real quick. So we've been heading up. When it comes to DXY, we've been very, very bullish. Okay, although we hit a stumbling block right here, and then we've come down to retest this whole level. So heading into the week, overall, we are actually very, very bullish on DXY, but we seem to have some sort of pullback before continuation, or probably a change in trend. We never know yet. Okay, so now this is what is happening on DXY. We have actually come to test a previous support. Okay, so now I'm going to be looking for some sort of bullishness on DXY this week. Okay, some bullishness, at least come and retest this whole level. Then we know, okay, are we actually done with this option or what? Do you get me? Do you get my point? Okay, so this is exactly what's happening right here on the XY. We are going to come and I mean, there's gonna be some fake outs. Okay, it's gonna have some fake outs that then probably come here. So this is actually what I'm looking for on the XY. Okay, and as long as the XY does this, I know exactly what to do to XXX USD pairs. Very simple. If the XY is bullish, XXX USD pairs will sell. I'm talking about all USD, NZD USD, GBP USD, Euro USD, even gold. Okay, so what I'm looking out for is this. We are likely to come back and tap into this zone and then probably come and retest this whole point. So if that happens, I already have my setups on all the USD already. I'm gonna have some sort of push back up right here to probably give me a double top. Then I sink it down to this point. Okay. Same thing on Euro USD. We've tapped into resistance right here, very key level. So I'm expecting some sort of retracement back to the upside. Then I take sells up onto this point because this is supposed to be a break and retest. Do you get me, guys? So that is Euro USD. Let's jump real quick to GBP USD. I'm not really seeing anything enticing. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, I'm just going to wait to see if we do break because I mean you know that the GBP USD and Euro USD are correlated pairs. Okay, so I'm waiting to see what happens around this point. Okay, if we do break out, I'll certainly take sell to the downside because this is also supposed to retest. You see, we broke into this hole, so we came back to retest it. We broke in, retested, we broke in, so my retested to continue to the upside or probably continue downwards. We never know yet. Okay, so next up, gold. Now, gold and Aussie dollar, all USD are closely correlated in the sense that okay, they tend to move in the same way, in the same direction at the same time. Okay, so ideally, I'm looking for selling opportunities on gold. I want to see some sort of pullback to the upside around this point. Then I seek it. Okay, I take sales on gold. Okay, and that is that about our weekly outlook for this week. Okay, sorry guys, I had a call. So quickly before I go, guys, before I go, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do that. You guys, I'm bringing some mad content. Kindly do that ASAP. Okay, click the like button so that this video goes viral and then it helps other people as well because I'm bringing tons of videos. Like I'm here before the year ends. Okay, I have lots of things to teach you guys totally for free. All you have to do is just subscribe and like my video and recommend it. Okay, share it on various social media handles. Okay, and quickly before I go, click the link in the description to join my Telegram channel to actually have access to me privately and all that. You can text me whenever you want to. You can talk to me whenever you want to call me. Okay, I'm always here to attend to everybody, and I'll see you guys some other time. Inside this same screen, we'll be making some more money this week. Okay, this week guaranteed. Desmond said so. You get me? All right. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my students all over the world. I'm speaking about Odin from Russia. I have all sorts of people from Uganda, from Kenya, from Ghana, from Nigeria. Thank you so much for the support. And there's one more thing, guys. Subscribe to the channel. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And bye bye for now. See you next time.